Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Welcome to the International Conference of Mathematics and Mathematics Education. I will to introduce myself. My name is Bella Mariatus Solihah. Allow me to take this opportunity to present my paper entitled Use of Online Platform in Mobile Learning as Online Learning Media During the COVID-19 Pandemic. The first is introduction. Pandemic outbreak COVID-19 has spread throughout the country. It's estimated that in early March 2019, the outbreak of entry to Indonesia. Various efforts have been made by the government in all fields, including the education sector with policies related to learning that are carried out by means of networks. In order to reduce the spread of the COVID-19 virus, the government implemented a policy of closing face-to-face activities in class and implementing home learning strategies. In SA number 4 in 2020, the learning process is carried out from home to online or network or distance learning to provide students with a meaningful learning experience. This is due to the fact that COVID-19 cases have not shown a significant decline. According to the latest data from COVID-19.co.id 2021, as of July 30, 2021, Indonesian COVID-19 distribution map show that 3,372,374 cases have been confirmed. 2,730,720 have been declared caught, and so far 92,311 people have died. Based on this data, the addition of confirmed cases was 41,168 cases. There were still 60.3% or 5,141 positive COVID-19 patients. Therefore, the implementation of learning activities cannot be carried out face-to-face. During a pandemic, learning media is needed and used to support online learning. An alternative that supports learning during a pandemic is online or online learning. According to Firman and Rahayu 2020, learning in a network or online learning is the use of using an internet network that has a crash connection and the ability to bring up various types of interaction in learning. According to Handayani and Mulandari, online learning is a system that can be done by not meeting face-to-face, but using several available platforms to help the learning process even at a distance. And according to Herliandri et al. 2020, online learning is considered capable of solving problems that arise related to the delay of students in acquiring knowledge. The result of the questionnaire distributed through Google Form and interviews show that there were several obstacle experience. For students, cell phone feature, not having a cell phone, and understanding the material. For parents of students, not fully able to accompany their children because they work, lack of understanding of the material, and expensive quota prices and unstable network. And for teacher, lack of experience in using media and delivery of material that has not been maximized due to limited time. In the midst of a pandemic, the use of mobile learning as handheld devices such as cell phones, tablets, and gadgets is more widely used. The exciting obstacle can be overcome with the help of several platforms available in mobile learning, including Google Classroom, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams. Based on what has been described, it is necessary to conduct a literature review related to the use of online platform as medium used during online learning during the COVID-19 pandemic. The next is research methods. The study in this study use a descriptive analytical literature method. Analytical descriptive method is a method that provides a description of this object under study data or sample that have been collected previously. The data studied come from both interview and journal. The next is result and discussion. The use of mobile learning talks several online platforms that have been available so that teacher and student are easier to download and use. This platform include Google Classroom, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams. According to some research include 1. Google Classroom. Sabran and Sabara, Suhada et al., Atika et al., 2. Zoom, Setiani, Hakim and Rahman, and Anissa et al. And 3. Microsoft Teams, Saputra and Sadono, Wirza et al., Wahyuni and Kusumawati. The first is Google Classroom. According to Sabran and Sabara, the implementation of learning using Google Classroom as a learning medium is included in the criteria of being quite effective with a tendency rate of 77.27%. And next, Suhada et al. Said 62.63% students agree that the use of the Google Classroom application in understanding learning material. 60.42% of students agree to use the Google Classroom application. And next, Atika et al. The use of learning using Google Classroom has a positive impact. This can be seen from student learning outcomes, which are increasing everyday talk assignment and quizzes given by the teacher. The second is Zoom. According to Setiani, using the Zoom application during a pandemic is considered ineffective due to several factors, including spending a lot of internet quota, economic condition of students, and difference in network coverage in each region. The next, according to Hakim and Rahman, it can be seen from 70% of respondents that online learning using Zoom meeting has been effective because has been used before social distancing. Besides that, it has been widely used by students and educators. And next, according to Nisa et al., the implementation of the e-learning model assisted by Google Classroom and Zoom Cloud Meeting obtained an NCAE score of 0.59, which was included in the medium category with an average value of 70.20 on on student learning outcome indicating that student response include in the good category. And the last is Microsoft Office. According to Saputra and Sadona, the percentage of student participating in online learning using Microsoft Office Teams 365 is 95.21%. This proves that students are enthusiastic in participating in learning to Microsoft. The next, Wirza et al. Implementation of Microsoft Office Teams 365 when learning, the average obtained at the evaluation stage is 79% in the good category. The next, Wahyuni and Kusumawati, the use of Microsoft Office Teams 365 as one of the online learning media is very helpful, especially if it can be varied with available features such as video conference, online quiz, and whiteboards. Literature review of Google Classroom, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams. Next, based of the result of the review in several journals above and interviews, and the use of online platform in mobile learning during the COVID-19 pandemic show that it has not been said to be fully effective, but the available platforms are sufficient to help teacher in the process. Learning during the learning period, it is today that cannot be implementing face-to-face. The last is conclusion and suggestion. Implementation or online learning is a challenge during the pandemic. Many platforms in mobile learning are available and can be used to supporting learning, including Google Classroom, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams. The use of platform in mobile learning cannot be fully said to be effective. The advantage of online learning using the available platform is that the available feature make it easy for user besides that they can be accessed anywhere and anytime according to their needs. The disadvantage of online learning using the available platform are that it is not effective if applied to all subjects. Internet network disturbance, internet quota availability, economic and facility limitation, and lack of cooperation between teacher and parents. Teachers as educators are to prepare themselves to equip themselves with literacy in currently technology, follow new things related to the latest technology, hone skill by participating in various kinds of training activities and seminars that can increase knowledge and insight. That is all that I can say. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.